Revelio.
Huh, a stairwell.
Defendo.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
Incendio.
They're simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio. Incendio.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait, we can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Xi'an would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Levioso.
Everything's all right now.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Lassie, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down, for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
I wonder what that does. Well, that...
Also,
Perhaps something with a bit that did it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Peripheral. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Accio. Guardium Leviosa. Accio. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Flipendo. Tforce. Revelio. Tforce. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Flipendo. Tforce. Glacius. Tforce. Arresto Momentum. Flipendo. Tforce. Accio. Flipendo. Tforce. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back up now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Revelio.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo mine.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Not the safest place to sneak into.
Betting on the dragonflight was the best decision I've made yet.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Tforce. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Leviosa. Revelio.
Time to tick. He's a tiger.
What a pathetic display. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Repulsor. Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
I hope Natsy's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Defender. Repulsor.
What have you done?
Expelliarmus. Defender. Glacius. Repulsor. Defender.
Levioso!
Glacius. Hello, Hamura. Hello, Hamura.
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Revelio.
High wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homura.
Hurry. Ho, ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highway before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Faster, high wing! High wing! Go!
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Faster, high wing!
No need to race now, my friend.
High wing! Go! Faster, high wing! High wing! Go!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still...
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should...
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptor. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
I'll look after you.
Levioso and Stupefy combined should put any fruit in them.
Revelio.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a diricle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just...
Accio! You're after a lot of trouble.
Very sorry, Father.
Hello.
Instead, I just...
Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a diricle...
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, the lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No, apparently had a bad experience with someone. Must have been someone from America, no doubt. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird. Used to carry them in the shop, diricles. But people kept asking for their money back.
Seems like a poor choice of inventory. Surely that's obvious.
You don't mind sharing your opinions, do you? Despite the fact that we are a wizarding village, doesn't mean these things... Takes a lot to round up these feathers. Most of the suppliers are...
Perhaps it was your dealings with Fruipers that led you to the Precariat.
Oh, you are well and cheeky, aren't you? Don't... And I'll have you know that it's my highest priority to ensure that all beasts are safe and well cared for. Right? Anyway, perhaps you should have a look around. Stocks change all the time. And not just... Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by.
What do you have for sale?
don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the... She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot. Insisting the galleons were worth... He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland, he's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you...
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any...
Revelio.
What have you got yourself into?
You can't keep your eyes off the
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus.
All little magic tricks like this back.
Expelliarmus.
Was that your best?
Glacius. Repulsor. Expelliarmus.
Oh.
Glacius. Defender.
No! I will make
Repulsor.
Now to find out what happened here.
Revelio.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Repulsor.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Revelio.
Faster, high wing!
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
A rock formation? That's the first landmark on this map. Tree.
Levioso!
What do we have here? I don't like the looks of that encampment. Revelio. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Have yourself. Oh, little Mocha. Easily diverted.
A ladder. Wolves do a prisoner. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Arresto momentum. Incendio.
I'll cut you from shoes to
You won't get away with that.
Not the best place.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio.
afraid to fight. Oh, not quite. Quiet and grab. Nice try.
Good Expelliarmus.
No! I will bless you. I will. Oh, you think you're so clever.
Glacius. Defender. Revelio.
Someone's here.
The Tforce.
I won't rest.
Revelio.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
Glacius. Defender. Repulsor. Glacius. Aukey. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glaciers! Defender! Glaciers! Expelliarmus! Glaciers! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glaciers! Defender! Glaciers! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Should think they felt that in London. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. What went on here, I wonder? What will we find in here?
It's punishment to us all, no have it. movement around.
Revelio.
Can't handle a little altercation.
Glacius, defend us.
I will avenge your death.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Revelio.
Touch your head. Thank you for making me the first object of suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
Revelio.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills. I feel as though I'm not alone.
Such arrogance.
Glacius.
I feel the horn!
Expelliarmus. Defender.
You won't get away with that.
Flipendo. Glacius. Defender.
I will avenge your death. You won't get away with that.
Flipendo. Defender.
I will avenge your death.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
A boiler door. How to open it?
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. How nice stop by.
Flipendo. Expelliarmus.
Revelio. Revelio.
I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there.
I was only following orders. Leave your act.
It's Totalis.
Who's that? Oh, little moon calf. Far from home. You won't stop
Revelio.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Incendio.
I was only young, but it's not like I'd fall out now.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Not quiet enough. Please. Seems your hardest in this class. I won't.
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
One less human to worry about.
No!
Expelliarmus.
Ranrock won't be...
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender.
I won't rest.
Flipendo.
Pity. Not right.
Glacius.
Expelliarmus! No! Flipendo! Glacius! Flipendo!
Get away with that.
Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Flipendo!
Back from the fence, Logitech.
Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Revelio. Revelio.
Pass it to me! Hurry! Before they come! I must get out! Hurry! My wand! Oh, thank Merlin! Thank you! You did it! I found my wand and... Wait! You're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. How did you find...
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them I had been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I...
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of... The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since... It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least...
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits. Oh, if only I hadn't resorted to trading with such feet. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety.
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you. Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio.